That kind of vibe.
Can I make a confession?
Yes.
He
makes those.
Josh O'Connor's fan edits.
You're the founder. Like, you're the founder of the fan club.
Yeah.
I knew it.
And I employ him.
He's doing it every
it.
day. That's why he keeps saying, "Oh, I didn't sleep that well. So he's been up late."
Yeah, he's not editing
fan
exactly.
videos of Josh.
So I'm Stacey from the British Blacklist. It's lovely to meet all three of you.
Me too.
I've said this already, but what a beautiful bunch of human beings you guys are right now. So in the film Challenges, Zendaya girl, you had me stressed. You had me all the way stressed, but in a good way. And Mr. Smooth Josh over here, you know there's fan edits of you on TikTok.
There's what?
Fan edits.
Fan edits.
What's that?
It's like videos of you doing like different roles and with like beautiful music in the background.
Oh, really?
And they're loving you on TikTok as well. Yes, literally.
Beautiful music. What's the music?
It's like
Spice Girls.
that kind of vibe.
Can I make a confession?
Yes.
He makes those.
Josh O'Connor's fan edits.
You're the founder. Like, you're the founder of the fan club.
Yeah.
I knew it.
And I employ him.
He's doing it every day. That's why he keeps saying, "Oh, I didn't sleep that well. So he's been up late."
Yeah, he's not editing
fan
exactly.
videos of Josh.
So Challenges is about 3 people who meet as teens on the tennis circuit. It's a fresh take on sports drama. The chemistry is insane. It's incredible. So Zendaya, you play Tashi, complex character, but you're also a producer on the film, which is incredible. How was it producing yourself for this movie? Did any kind of previous roles prepare you for that balance?
Absolutely. I mean, well, technically, I produced a Disney show back when I was a kid, which was a great. I don't know how much actual producing like I was doing, but it was a nice place to start, you know. And I tried my best to, like, at that time, I think what I felt like as a producer who's an actor, you feel like you're the department head of actors and you're just trying to like look out for your fellow actors. So that's kind of where I learned that back then. And it's carried with me in different forms. I mean, you know, being able to learn and do it on Euphoria and obviously here. I think it's just special to be able to have like a real seat at the table and a real voice and to be able to, I don't know, advocate for yourself and for others. In a real way, and also just learn problem solving and also learn from your fellow creatives, you know, in a different capacity.
Yeah, you realise how much of an impact you're able to have as well. And Josh, a British man that played an American. That was incredible to watch. I read that you grew up outside of London, Cheltenham, was it?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm a Southwest girlie as well. I'm from Bristol.
Oh,
and I think you went to Bristol Old Vic, didn't you?
I did,
as well.
I asked him about his accent. I was like, why don't you
I used to have
sound
more
like
of
where
one.
you're from?
I used to have more of one.
Yeah.
Went to drama school
And then it disappeared.
sound posher.
Yeah, and Mike.
Is that what they did?
West Side Story. So for both of you, Josh and Mike, what was it about the characters, Patrick and Art, that said to you, this is the role that I want to play?
Don't know.
We're bracing ourselves. What is he gonna say?
I've been saying when I was first approached by Luca, he had talked to me about doing art, and so I read the script, obviously, of course, with that in mind. And when I did, I think what jumped out to me really was the idea of an artist who falls in and out of love with his craft and is kind of trying to get back to falling back in love with it. And, you know, I think it's that idea. It's a roller coaster, you know, for us as actors and artists, the ebbs and flows of going from project to project and trying to always bring your best foot forward with it and just trying to just do your best and be your best and have it come from that really genuine, authentic place that, you know, the reason why I do what I do is because I love it.
Yeah.
But it's hard sometimes to really fight that, you know?
Yeah, I can imagine. And what about you in terms of playing Patrick?
Yeah, I think the idea of playing someone who's like incredibly confident or seemingly confident, they're all deeply insecure, I think, but he's just sort of, Patrick's so cheeky and audacious and front-footed, and I don't think, apart from the cheekiness, I don't think I relate to that sort of front-footed nature. And I like that. I really enjoyed like forcing myself, you know, so many of the characters I played before, I got into a real pattern of like in every interview people would say, you know, because it was on The Crown, but also other roles where they'd be like, and he's really like, your character in this film or whatever you're doing on the play is like really dragged down and like insecure and scared and fearful. And I was like, yeah, I need to do something else.
Yeah.
And I was like, to play someone who's like
That's
none
funny.
of those things.
I love the short story. That's like, that's great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So I
like-
was given these short shorts I wear in the film. I was like presented with them, and I was like, there is no way in hell I would ever wear those shorts. And Jonathan Anderson, who designed the costumes, was like, but Patrick absolutely would. And Luca said the same thing. And actually, when I put them on, I was like, of course he would. And I have to like feel so confident in these. And it sort of forces, sometimes the power of costume can be so big because it can force you to be confident or sit into that character in a way.
Amazing. I think that's all we have time for.